Hi there, welcome to Inman TV. I'm here today with Ardell Della Loggia, who is the associate broker with Sound Realty here in Seattle, and also a famous real estate blogger, one of my favorite, blogs at Rain City Guide, and also on Active Rain and her own blog. So thanks for joining me, Ardell.
You're welcome, Joel.
So I kind of wanted to get a little sense from you about how you got into blogging and what exactly it is about blogging that I guess compels you to continue doing it.
Well, in Seattle, we have a lot of techies, and so I first heard the word blog from actually a Microsoft employee. So a lot of Microsoft employees are in our Toastmasters group, and one of them did a speech on blog.
Okay.
And so he did the definition of blog, web, log, the whole 9 yards. And so John Riley of Internet Crusade, he emailed me and asked me to beta test their software.
Okay.
And I know John since '98, and I just said sure. And then I started blogging that minute.
Right.
I just said bing, and I did it. And so I'm talking about the industry, and I'm talking about loans, and I'm talking about the consumer needs to pay attention to this and that.
Yeah.
And like, who am I talking to, really, when you think about it? Now I know.
Right.
But when I started, I really was just doing the Microsoft description of blog, which was an online journal of my thoughts and actions.
Right.
And that's how I still do it today. If I would say something that I would say people need to know about blogging is that you're not the commercial, you're the entertainment, you're the show.
Yeah.
You're the show, you're not the commercial.
Right.
And a lot of bloggers, because they listen to things like this podcast and say, what's in it for me? And then they run around making spam comments. You don't have to be a blogger to get famous in the blogosphere and to get business from blogging. You just have to leave intelligent comments.
Right.
And you have to know, and I was going through this with my partner Kim, because Kim, we set up an Active Rain profile for him the other day. After a year and a half of living with me, and my broker lives with me. I call him the broker in my bed sometimes, which is kind of fun.
Nice.
Is
good relationship there.
Really good relationship.
Yeah.
And so I set up his Active Rain blog. He immediately got a contact, someone buying a...
So that's the power you're saying with Active Rain, and why agents or anybody out there should get involved in that, is that it's that instant recognition.
Instant.
Or, you get a lot of business through blogging.
Yes.
So can you maybe quantify that for our audience and just say, like what has been the tangible takeaways that you've gotten out of all your efforts, whether it's on Rain City Guide, your own blog, Active Rain?
Teresa Boardman and I have compared notes on this, and for the most part, all of our business comes from blogging.
Really?
It's more than a business card, because they don't just find out that I'm Ardell.
Yeah.
I'm a real estate agent. They read. I have I don't know how many articles.
They know who you are.
How many posts do I have? Just say it. Just say it. We have a wealth of knowledge in the Seattle area. Agents who know everything about real estate, but they can't type well. Listen to what they're saying and stop correcting them for their grammar.
Right.
I'm sorry. That was the soapbox. I'm sorry.
That's a good point, though. I think it's all about making your voice come through, and the details are...
Well, but you can hire somebody, and that's... I happen to type fast and well, and I'm not afraid to say what I'm going to say. I blogged in a minute.
Right.
One thing Project Blogger has taught me, and Project Blogger, Inman News, and Active Rain sponsored Project Blogger, is that I take for granted that I didn't have to stop and think for 1 second about blogging.
Yeah.
People say, how did you start? I just did.
You just did it.
I just did, like you take a step. And that is not the case for most people. And my partner Kim is an example. He wrote his first blog comment after watching me for a year and a half, and frankly, it took him quite some time. And then I said, "You're getting comments," He wrote his first blog article. And I don't think we're going to have two bloggers in the family, because we would get no work done. When people say, "How do you blog so much?" Well, I've got a partner.
Right.
He's running off doing the lockboxes, and and I have agents that work for us. I have Kim as partner, so I happen to be the person who blogs, and also does a lot of the real estate as well. But I don't have to run over because a buyer wants to see one of our listings. Kim can run over, and I can still be blogging. Yeah. So I have many hands and many heads, and only one mouth.
Right. Well, on that note, I'm going to wrap this up. I've been here with Ardell Della Loggia, and this has been Inman TV. Thanks for tuning in.